at the moment, the colors are absolutely stunning. So when you're shooting panoramics, what I recommend you to do, I'm gonna make a shot with my polarizer. I think this is my time to make my last shot of the day. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I woke up at an ungodly hour and started my journey into the mountains. Since it's the end of autumn, I wanted to capture the last of the autumn colors, along with some strangely shaped rock formations. And man, I got some really good shots this time. Enjoy. So currently it's 6:23 and the sun is rising. The sun will be there in like 30 minutes, and at the moment the colors are absolutely stunning, but it's too dark for my camera, so I can't really make a shot. However, the clouds, low-hanging clouds, and this mountain and everything else is just absolutely beautiful. So I think today it's going to be a good outing. So as you can see, it's a little bit brighter right now, and you probably know this place because if you're a long-time viewer of my channel, it's actually my third time visiting here. The last time was 2024 June, and before that it was 2024 March, I believe. It was snowy back then, and the second time I came here it was greeny, so it was kind of boring. But today I'm here to shoot some autumn colors. So this will be my third video of the Korean autumn color series. So it's not exactly a series, but you know, somehow it became a series. So the first video is the turquoise waterfall, and the second one is the Korean Loch Lomond, which you can watch here, which is a very good video. It has much better watch time and likes compared to my other videos, so please do watch it. It's a really good one. And the third one is this, the Ulsan Rocks. So it's actually my first time visiting here in autumn, and I can already see the colors are there. It's like orange to green, and I think when the sun rises, these colors will look absolutely gorgeous. And we have some low-hanging clouds, which is also beautiful. So today the conditions are just perfect. It was worth driving 2 hours at night. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and we're gonna make some photos. Yeah. So I just tried to shoot this scene with my long lens, but the clouds are really high up there, even though they're low-hanging clouds. So I'm gonna need to change my lens to 24-105, so bear with me. Okay, so at first I thought about shooting a panoramic shot as I normally do here. You know, putting my camera on a portrait orientation and just make like shots like that, probably like 6 shots, and then just stitch together in Lightroom or Photoshop. But I think this time I'm gonna try something new. So I put on my polarizer to polarize the sky, which looks absolutely beautiful with the polarizer on. And you know, the colors are not quite bright, but I think I can still somehow manage to make a good shot by bracketing. So first I'm going to shoot the sky. So ISO 100, f9 and 2 seconds. There we go. And then I'm going to make a much longer shutter speed, 6 seconds, to shoot the colors of the mountain itself and the rocks. So under the rocks there are some orange to green colors, and I think it'll look absolutely amazing when I bring the shadows back. But at the moment the light is not quite there, so this will be quite dark. So yeah, it's not going to be that colorful, but it's mostly about the clouds, and I just wanted to capture it before it goes away because the clouds are keep moving. So there we go. So yeah, here's my first shot of the day. It's not exactly a good one, but let's call it a warm-up shot. As you could see from the video, there was no light, just a bit of purple to pink hue in the sky. But with those beautiful clouds, that was enough. The rock formation itself is huge, and under the cloudy sky, it looked ever so humbling. It's not particularly a good shot, but I think it's not a bad start either. Alright, so now that the sun is up, I'm going to make one panoramic shot. Now the sun is not fully up yet, however the colors are quite visible, and with my polarizer I think I can make the colors look a little bit more vivid than they actually are. So let's try. Now before I start, when I made a panoramic shot before, it looked like this. So as you can see, I just shot the rocks itself, but this time I'm going to shoot the rocks and that peak right there, which you cannot see from that camera. Here I'll show you the B-roll, that peak. So I'm gonna shoot the whole scene all together. It's gonna be a very long panoramic shot, probably like 3:1 ratio. Okay, so let's shoot. So ISO 100, f11, 4 seconds. Shot 1. And then I'm gonna spin my camera, make shot 2, spin my camera, make shot 3, and so on. So when you're shooting panoramics, what I recommend you to do is make one black image, like so. Just cover the lens with your hand, and start making panoramics after that black shot, like shoot, spin the camera, shoot, spin the camera, shoot, spin the camera, and then when you're done, make one more black image, so that when you bring all those photos in your Adobe programs, then you'll be able to see that there are 2 black images, and between them there will be your panoramic shots that you have to stitch together. So these black images are kind of like telling you that you have to stitch these images together. So it's an easy way to, you know, remember what kind of which shots you have to actually stitch together. So I just finished my panoramic shot, and let me check. They look quite okay. I don't think the shadows will have that much colors, but when the process is done, here's the shot. The sun began to cast its light upon the earth, and the red to pinkish colors grew ever brighter. The clouds reflected that colorful light in interesting shapes, which really set a great mood for this panoramic shot. Now you can see the left side of this rock here and the mountain here, which is lit up by the sunlight. As you can see, it's orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a shot with my polarizer. So polarize. There we go. And with my polarizer, this will be absolutely great because the sky will be dark blue and the clouds are lit up by the sunlight, which will be yellow. So ISO 400, f11, 30 seconds. Now, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit to give a little bit more cropping, breathing space. And there we go. Okay, so I think this will be one of my images of the day because the light is hitting it so hard and all that yellow to orange colors are just lit up by the sunlight, and it's absolutely beautiful. The only one problem is that you cannot probably see it from that camera, but it's a little bit misty around the rocks and the mountains, so the colors are not so vivid. However, it's vivid enough, I think. So after post-processing, it'll probably be okay. So when everything's done, here's my shot. When the sun came out, it lit up the left side of the rock formation with a glowing yellow light. The clouds behind it were sweeping quickly across the sky. By using a slow shutter, I was able to capture the mood I felt as I watched the scene unfold before my eyes. Alright, so now the sun is fully up. So I think this is my time to make my last shot of the day when the mountain is lit up. So there are some shadows and highlights and some colors and some dark colors as well, which is very nice. So it's really diverse. So I'm currently at ISO 100 f11 1.6 seconds, around 50 mil, and shot 1. And spin the camera a little bit, shot 2. And I'm also using my polarizer and my 6 stopper. So I don't want to do a long exposure with this one because it's already great enough. Shot 3. And right now the mountain itself is a little bit dark because I exposed to the sky and the highlights. So I think after this shot I'm going to make one more shot, but with much longer shutter speed, so that the mountain will be visible, the colors will be visible, and it'll be basically like a bracketing shot. So when the process is done, of course you don't have to wait. Here's the shot. I think it's gonna be great. The sun was fully up, but the clouds were gone. Sadly, the image turned out a bit boring since the sky was empty. But the light and contrast made up for it. So I would say not all was lost. I didn't know this place would be so beautiful on an autumn morning, and it was definitely worth the lack of sleep. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys liked today's video and photos as well. And if you like autumn colors, please check out this video next.